Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. May your day be filled with joy and blessings. May this festive season bring you warmth, happiness, and peace. I am the Sports Judge. Welcome to my sports channel. Thanks, as always, for the love and support. I really appreciate it. I can't with these Dallas Cowboys. They are officially canceled for 2024. No disrespect to the Cowboys, but they have had somewhat an easy path to a potential division title, and they can't seem to lock it up because they keep losing games that they should win. Now fans are disappointed that they have ruined Christmas. The holiday spirit is truly gone. The loss to the Dolphins has killed everybody's mood in Dallas. Tough to be a Cowboys fan during the holiday season. It's tough to be a Cowboys fan all year round. If you ask me, I doubt if the Cowboys win the damn Super Bowl. I'm done with this defense. This defense needed a stop with 3 timeouts left, and they couldn't get it. And defensively, if you look at this defense, if they don't get scooping scores, pick sixes, if they can't set the offense up with short fields, they are a different team. Dallas now loses 2 straight games on the road after losing in Miami last night. They can't seem to figure it out on the road for whatever reason. I guess they don't like room service food. I don't know what the problem is on the road. You're now the number 5 seed in the NFC. You had opportunities to clinch the division, but lose 2 games back-to-back on the road. The road woes continue. It's their inability to score in the red zone, which has been a problem all season. It has been their bugaboo. This was a big game for the Dallas Cowboys, and they couldn't make it happen in another big game. As always, this team needs better coaching, a lot of talent, but unprepared, sloppy, undisciplined, and lead the league in penalties. They're the most penalized team in football. You can't be undisciplined. You can't be an undisciplined football team and win the Super Bowl. It's not going to happen. You don't win championships playing like that. I think this year we really can say Dak Prescott has played at an MVP level. And people laughed at me because I said that. This was the best he could have played. He couldn't have played any better. It was legendary. And people laughed at me because I called it legendary. Dallas played a good game. And Dak played clutch when he needed to. And if everybody is going to defend Buffalo's Josh Allen when his team loses, we have the right to defend Dak Prescott as well. Dak Prescott had his MVP drive yesterday. Dak Prescott had his moment in which he dazzled us. He was out there shining. What a damn drive that was. He couldn't have played better. Let's appreciate what we just saw from him. We're talking a different game if the Cowboys could have scored in the end zone. If they had scored the touchdown on their opening drive. And because of the goal line fumble, it changed the entire personality of the game. It was a completely different outcome. The Cowboys could have won this game. It was a very winnable game. They play better when ahead. From behind, they aren't going to have many good nights. When they get on the scoreboard early, when they jump on you early, they have a great chance to win the football game. This was a game of what ifs. Miami's offense was simply more consistent. They managed to cross midfield with much more of a higher frequency than the Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb put them ahead 7-3 with a 49-yard score on the next drive, but Dallas was never able to truly find it on either side of the ball until it was too late. They got going a little bit too late. They couldn't really generate much offense in this game. And to me, watching this game, CeeDee Lamb wasn't targeted enough. Gotta get him involved in the offense. He is a critical piece. He's a key component to that offense. I don't see the Cowboys doing much of anything in the postseason. I really don't. I think they're going to get bounced in the playoffs. This was a winnable game. That's what's frustrating about this loss. Thing about the Cowboys, they just can't put it together at the right time. And the month of December doesn't treat them very well. The reality of the road failures still hangs over a team that can't win the big game on the road. That's the knock on them, right? The defense had one job for the Cowboys, get a much needed stop. They couldn't even do that. If the Cowboys would have scored touchdowns and not field goals, they probably would have given themselves a legitimate chance to win. The mere fact that Super Bowl and Cowboys are put in the same sentence is mind-boggling. That fumble at the 1 yard line on the opening drive was the moment I knew, and I said it, I knew the Cowboys would be in for a long day. And sure enough, they were in for a long day against the Miami Dolphins. And the Dolphins weren't necessarily that dominant. It was a pretty close game. It was a tense, tight contest. McCarthy got out coached. Mike McDaniel is brilliant. Mike McCarthy's play calling was horrible. If the defense ain't on their A game, how can Dak carry this Cowboys team? This loss isn't on Dak. That's the thing about the Cowboys. There's no consistency on either side of the ball. Dallas picks the worst possible time to lose football games. Dallas' biggest problem is penalties, and they perform the choke job all the time. On the Dolphins' first play of what ended up as the final drive of the game, a face mask penalty on Cowboys linebacker Clark at the end of a 6-yard run cost them. To me, that's what cost them the game. And I know it came early in the game, or late in the game, sorry. The 15-yard infraction pushed the Dolphins to near midfield after just one play. Miami was able to run down the clock to 2 seconds left prior to Sanders' field goal. The game-winning kick, that decided it all. Dan Quinn needs to adjust his defense. When they are running, when other teams are running down your throat, you have to put Micah Parsons as a linebacker. Then you go back to rushing him on the edge. They're getting slapped in the run, which opens up the passing game. Eventually, they have to step it up and play a consistent style of football. You take away the fumble. You take away that fumble and all those penalties, and the Cowboys could have won this game. I'm not saying that they would have won, but they could have. They would have given themselves a chance. This team in December is the gift that keeps giving, that keeps on giving if you're a Cowboys hater. It's as simple as that. So the Cowboys lose to Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins on Christmas Eve. And once again, they can't seem to solve their big problems, which is winning on the road and playing cleaner football games. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll be back. I got a lot of content for you guys today. I'm going to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs in a little bit. We'll get into that. I'll probably dive into this Lakers-Celtics game. I'll get into that a little bit later. But I'll see you guys later for more sports content. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. Peace.